Just about ready to roll. Nick Kurtz digs in now. And the home opener is underway.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Troy has a beat on it. And it looks like trouble. Not stopping. He's going for three. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Shea Langoliers now at the plate. And there's the strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right field. Carroll under it. And there's one down. So up next, Jonah Heim. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
That's the ball.
This one in the air, center field. Troy takes it in for the out. And there are two outs. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Swing and a miss, strike one. Swings over the top of that one.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rooker off of first with two away. Ring him up, says Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. 0-2 now.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first. Runner in scoring position. No outs. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And a foul ball. Man at second.
Oh.
That's to third, and it stays fair. Carroll coming home. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It will hit next. That one fouled off. Play. They throw to third. Now second and third and nobody out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. Golden opportunity right here.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Now 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Way out front for strike two. That one just misses. Ball three.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to third. Base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw. Save. He beats it.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. swings through it for strike one.
That's a ball.
One out. Runners at first and second. Swings through that one for strike two.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs. There's a swing and a miss. Base hit into the outfield. Arenado around third. In comes the run from second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, didn't get jumpy, and just smacked it to the out.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. The second run scores. It's 6-1. A two-run double. This is Corbin Carroll. Doubled leading off the ball game. Then came around to score the first run of the game. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hard liner. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 7-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man on second, 2 down.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Upstairs. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long. Back here in the desert. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Hot shot to third. Sends it across to first. One pitch and one out. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 out, space is empty. Colby Thomas up next for the A's.
Ball 1.
High fly ball, right field. Carroll under it. And that's the third out. Back here at Chase Field, bottom half of inning number 2, Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that one handled. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
No, that's a ball.
Perdomo at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Hey.
And he swings through that one. Arenado off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strike. Back here in the desert, top half of the 3rd inning, Carlos Cortez getting ready to hit. Out towards right center field. Carroll on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Led off this game with a double.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And it's fouled away. That one lifted to left. And there's 2 away. Now Shea Langoliers He's 0 for 1. This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, set for the bottom of the third. Gurriel Jr. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Elvis Alvarado.
I think it's got to be tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swinging a foul straight back. Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Alvarado, a 6'6" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. On the ground. What a stop. But no chance. That's an infield single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Back safely. Pitch out, but no action. But he's back. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
No, that's
just missed. Man at first, one away. Here goes the runner. That's smacked down a line to center. And a superb diving catch. Now a long throw to first. Backhand reach, but it gets by him.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one the other way. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Ketel Marte.
Oh.
That one at triple digits.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 out.
Now that's strike 3. And new inning getting started. Now the A's designated hitter, Jonah Heim. In the air to left center. Troy on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Brent Rooker digs in now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Vargas 2 away now. So digging in, Kazuma Okamoto. Ground ball left side. Arenado to first in time. Bottom of the 4th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. Here's Nolan Arenado. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Just missed it. We go to the top of the fifth. And here is Sosa to the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the fifth.
He was all over that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Soderstrom in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second.
Whoa.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Perdomo on to first. One away here in the fifth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Thomas, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. He swings and fouls one off. One out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the fifth. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So up next, Carlos Cortez. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Back-to-back base hits. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
The pitcher on here, Kevin Ginkel. He has great slider with tons of movement. And now Nick Kurtz on a line, takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Nope,
Really
that's
good
away.
slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hit on the ground to short. One pitch and one out. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs. Swings through that one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. Cortez. Now the throw to first on the run.
Yeah,
it's there, and that's a great play. Two down, bases empty. Tommy Troy now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. That is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, now the A's designated hitter, Jonah Heim. That's in there, 0-1. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's, Dominic Smith.
Here we go.
Gets a check swing, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Ball.
This one popped up, foul ground first base side. Vargas takes it in for the out. One down. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker, 1 for 2. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Ginkel, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Out number 2. Kazuma Okamoto up next for the A's. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Clips the corner. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
On a line out towards center. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these D-backs really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 1 up, 1 down.
There's certainly added pressure when you're hitting with runners on. So the fact that they come through so
Brady Bass will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Marte now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That's to third. On to first. They get the out on Marte. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to the left. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in the desert, here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. Lined into right center field. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Soderstrom swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a grounder foul first base side.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. Here's the center fielder. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And you know, guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
1 away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him. 2 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Cortez.
No.
A up the middle. A dive. Nice stop from his backside. And that's a great play for the out. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 7th, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fought off foul. Oh, 0-2 now. In the air, right field. Rooker takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Into the outfield, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled to the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. So bases all loaded up. And next is the Diamondbacks DH. On the ground, a short could be 2. To second, there's 1. Throw to first, baby. And now the center fielder, Tommy Troy. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Base hit into center field. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. So 2 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Headed for the plate.
Con mi pie plantado yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' 2. Si la prendemos los dos, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go.